Hello, and welcome to day 2 of the 21-day challenge of loving and relaxing your body more. Today, in this video, I would like to talk about our sitting posture. And what does our posture have to do with relaxing and loving our body more? Well, the way that we can love our body more is by paying attention to how our body feels in time and space. It seems that unless we're actively moving, and most of us don't move that much anymore in society, so unless we're actively moving, we're not really paying that much attention to how our body feels or how our body's moving. And really, one thing that I've discovered over time is it's in the micro movements. It's all those little things that create the big things. Just like they say, we are the sum total of all our different memories and experiences. So the state of our body today is essentially the sum experiences of all of our memories and experiences, because the body holds so much information. We might not be aware of it, but the body is an incredibly beautiful piece of machinery that is so advanced, but we don't necessarily think about our body that often, and we're not necessarily taught how to use our body properly. And because we spend so much time sitting down, I wanted to give you a few little tips, and I want you to just start paying attention and noticing the posture when you're sitting. So as you can see, here I am sitting with my legs crossed. This is exactly one thing not to do. And most of us, we sit like this because we tend to have an imbalance in our pelvis. Our body will try and take different positions and almost contort itself so that it can balance itself out and feel comfortable. So what I've done is I've actually put my left leg over my right leg, because over time I have normally sat like this. And what this has done is that it has caused tightness in my lower back, causing there to be a slight imbalance in my pelvis. So what I do is when I find myself crossing my legs, because what happens is most of us will go into autopilot mode and do things that our body is comfortable in without necessarily thinking about it. So when I do cross my legs, I make sure to cross the other leg over. That way I'm helping to balance out my body and also stretching the back side of my lower back. So just something to notice. If you're sitting down at this moment watching this video, pay attention to your posture. Are you slouching? Are you collapsing in the chair? Because if I put myself this way, most people, first of all, they sit, they don't push their buttocks far back into the chair. So ideally, when we're sitting on the chair, we should push the buttocks all the way back, and the heels should be on the ground. If your heels are not touching the feet, as mine aren't, it's because there is tightness in the calves and the ankles. So just let the feet float above the ground. It's because there's also tightness in the knees. So as you can see here now, I'm actually sitting on my sit bones, and I can relax my back into the chair, as opposed to when I'm sitting here, which means that my pelvis is not in the right position and I'm squeezing my hip flexors, but as you can see, my neck is also coming forward. And most of us, because we have tightness in the back of the thighs, we don't sit far back into the chair. So you just want to make sure push the buttocks all the way back. And when you're typing, you can gently rest your wrists on the table so that you can type comfortably. What happens is, as you can see, as I'm collapsing into my solar plexus, so what you want to do is straighten out the back. As you can see here, I'm very far away from the desk, which makes it really uncomfortable. So make sure that your chair is close enough to the table. And then from here, remembering shoulders back and relax into the chair. We tend to forget about the middle back because the middle back is connected to the back of our heart. So if we have tightness in our heart, which most of us do, because over time, due to pain and different emotions that we're not able to deal with, we gently start to close off our heart because we don't want to feel it. So what you have to understand is that the body mimics what is going on inside of us, because the emotions and the body are very deeply connected. So pay attention to how you're sitting in your chair. Some of us like to sit like this, and that's okay. But if you're going to sit like that, make sure that once in a while you balance it out on the other leg as well. Again, as you can see, I'm collapsing into my chest. So make sure to lift and open through the diaphragm so that we can breathe. Most of us are hunched down here, so we have to just remember to open the body up. So again, sitting on the chair cross-legged is also fine, but again, make sure that the back of your buttocks is touching the back of the chair. So find whatever posture feels comfortable for you on the chair at this moment. And we're just going to breathe into the body. So again, make sure you're sitting up straight. Make sure that you're relaxing into the buttocks, relaxing into the heels. So I just want you to sit on the chair and keep awareness on the crown of your head. So we're just going to go through a few rounds of breath here. So I invite you to close the eyes. You can watch the video if you want. You can place the hands facing up on the legs and just send awareness to the crown of your head. So here I like to just sit up a little bit so I'm not collapsing too much. And we're going to breathe in and out of the head. So deep inhale all the way up to the crown, remembering the breath we used yesterday. And exhale all the way down to the heels, traveling through the spine, through the buttocks, back of the thighs, back of the knees, back of the calves, into the back of the ankles. Inhale from the feet to the crown. Pull, 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 pull. Let your breath be your guide. Let your breath extend your posture. And exhale, travel down the spine, through the buttocks, back of the thighs, back of the knees, back of the calves, back of the ankles, and into the heels of your feet. Inhale up through the back body again, all the way up to the crown. Pull, 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 pull. And this time I want you to just exhale into the lower back. Notice any tension in the belly. Notice any tension in the lower back. Just allow your belly to relax. Allow the back of your thighs, the pelvis. Just gently scanning your body as you breathe. Notice where you feel the tension and gently guide your breath there. So inhaling all the way up to the crown of the head. Pull, 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 pull. And exhale, just allow the whole body to relax. Notice if you're holding tension in the upper back. Notice if you're holding any tension in the shoulders, in the palms, even in the forearms. And gently let the breath and the relaxation travel all the way down into the soles of your feet. Inhaling through the back body, pull up from the feet, the calves, the back of the knees, back of the thighs, the buttocks, lower back, up the spine, all the way into the top of the head. And this time exhale down through the front of the body, exhaling down through the nose, between the lips, through the chin, down through the throat, down through the sternum, through the belly button, pubic bone, and down through each of your legs, through the knees, calves, the tops of your feet. So doing that again, when inhale through the back body, through the feet, up through the back of the calves, back of the knees, back of the thighs, buttocks, lower back, up the spine, between the shoulder blades, through the neck, and all the way up through the top of your head. And exhale through the front body. Exhale between the eyes, down the nose, between the two front teeth, down through the chin, the throat, through the sternum, belly button, down through the pubic bone, and then down through each, the left and the right leg. So take as much time as you need here to go up through the back body and down through the front body. And just notice what you notice. You might be surprised to see that as you allow your body to relax and as you just actually send awareness to these different parts of your body, you might not start to notice some movements. You might start to notice tension being released. You might start to feel some very gentle movements within your body. And this is the power of our awareness and our breath. When we use our awareness and our breath together, we can start to release tension in different parts of our body that we don't normally pay attention to. So what happens is that when we're not paying attention to how our breathing is going and to make sure that the breath is traveling through all the different parts of our body, what happens is that tension or blockages will start to occur in the different joints. So the idea is just to notice as you breathe up through the back body, exhale down through the front body, and really make sure that you are relaxing even into the soles of your heels, because this is a part of our body that we tend to forget about quite a lot. So let me know in the comments down below what you're feeling as you go through this exercise, what kind of sensations are coming up for you. And just remember to love your body, send relaxation energy, send gentle, loving energy to yourself as you do this. By just being in the intention of releasing tension, releasing stress from the body, by taking time to breathe and send awareness to the different parts of our body, this can really help us to just start getting more relaxation and more general awareness over our body that we wouldn't have had before. So I hope that this video has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Bye for now.